welcome back to the channel, guys. Nice to see you. If you've not seen my channel before, my name's George Newman. I'm living in Thailand for 11 years. Subscribe to the channel. Today we're going to talk about why I moved to Thailand, why I moved, some of the reasons I left the UK, and maybe some of the reasons that you're thinking about are the same as why I left, if you're thinking about coming to retire in Thailand or coming to live over in Thailand. The first thing, hang on, let me just cross the road here, guys. The first thing would be like the break of routine. Man, I was so bored shitless, to be honest with you. I'd been in England for 36 years. I had various jobs and stuff and just got bored out of my brain, to be honest with you. I needed a change of routine. I just wanted some excitement in my life. I think a lot of people go through this. They go through life and get a bit humdrum. I didn't really have a serious relationship in England, so I was quite easy to move on. It was up to me kind of thing. I only had to look after myself. I got no kids in England. Another thing, I think the timing was absolutely perfect at that time. I was 36 and I kind of just I think I'd done everything I wanted to do in England at that particular time, and I was just like, what's next, man? I need a new challenge. I need something different. I need some excitement in my life, and I was so happy I made the decision to come to Thailand to live. I mean, I came here for a holiday for a few times before I lived out here. First thing hit me when I arrived over in Thailand, how different it is than, England or the UK. Just everything's more laid back over here, and just, even the workplace is so different. You have to kind of get used to that. But it was the change I needed, and maybe it's the change you're looking for if you're thinking about coming out to Thailand to work. I'll warn you now that the work environment's very, very different. I did work over here as a teacher and for a long time, and it was a great experience, to be honest with you. I mean, very different to teaching, I think, in the UK would be. Just make sure you got a plan if you're thinking about coming here to do some kind of work. Just have a plan if it's online or you're thinking about teaching or some other occupation out in Thailand. It can be quite tricky working out in Thailand, so just have a good plan in place before you come out here. Another reason I moved out here was, the work out here for me suited me. I'd not really had a fantastic job over in the UK, so I was like, okay, let's have a change. Let's get into teaching, do some of this teaching English as a foreign language abroad and have a go at this for a little bit. I got a degree back from the UK, so I was qualified to teach out here. That's all you need to teach out here, like as an English teacher. So yeah, I got that, and then I thought, okay, did a job for a couple of years, and then I was like, okay, I can do this teaching out here. I knew a mate who was living out here, so yeah, I kind of followed him out. He'd been out here quite a few months before and said it was great. He was enjoying it, earning regular money, got a proper work permit and everything. And, it was a good, exciting life out here. And he met a girl out here as well, So, it was all looking quite exciting for myself. Another thing that attracted me was like the affordability of housing, I mean, God, I don't need to tell you guys if you're in the UK how much blooming houses are in the UK these days. I mean, they're absolutely a joke, to be honest with you. But even when I came out 11 years ago, it was, the houses were bloody expensive, pretty much getting on the property ladder was a nightmare. Where out in Thailand, to get on the property ladder is relatively easy. I mean, yeah, it's tricky with land ownership and stuff, but you can own condos out here and you can own property out here if you get married, with your partner, or, opening a business out here. So there are different avenues to do that out here, and just the opportunities out in Thailand are just fantastic, and just the opportunity of owning your own house is a nice feeling, for maybe a quarter of the price, of the back in the UK. So yeah, it's a fantastic opportunity for any of you guys thinking about coming out here. I mean, God, the house prices in England, especially if you live in like urban areas in the city, are just an absolute nightmare. I don't know how you guys can afford it. It must be a bit depressing at times, to be honest with you. Sorry, guys. But, moving on from property, I mean, the other thing would be like the cost of living. I mean, the cost of living, I think you'll know, in Thailand is a lot cheaper than it would be in the UK or other parts of the world. So, that was a big incentive for me. Yeah, I was going to earn less money, but the cost of living and cost of living and the quality of life is going to be is a lot better out here in Thailand. When I first moved to Thailand, my cost of living in Thailand was about 26 to 28,000 baht, which is about 600 quid. It was absolute bargain compared where I'd been living before, in the UK. I was living on probably 1,500, 1,800, up to 2,000 pounds per month, to live. I mean, I was living quite a low level at that time, you know, because I hadn't got a big salary. But even, you know, coming to Thailand, it just made a massive change. Just the cost of living was so different. Hope this video helps you out, guys. If you're thinking about coming out to Thailand to work or retire, or at any time of life that you're in, just do your research before you come. Make sure you watch loads of videos, only mine, about Thailand, and, you know, do your research. Make sure you know what you're doing. Make sure you know what you're doing with your finances, because that's one of the most important things in life, unfortunately. Unfortunately, it is. So it's something you have to kind of be aware of out in Thailand. You know, there are people that, you know, lose a lot of money out here, or they go broke for different reasons. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Help us out. Keep this channel growing. Thanks. It's free. Just press the red button. All right. Until next time, guys. Take it easy from this beautiful lake here.